parts unknown. And he was playing. Hi, Michael. How are you?
I'm doing good. What's going on, fellas? I apologize for the lighting issue.
It's all good. I thought you wwere playing Madden 2015 or something there for a second. So
I wasn't playing with the Colts.
You be nice, Michael. Be nice. Of course, Michael comes off his radio show, Michael and Big Joe on 1070 The Fan. What was the hot topic?
What's the pulse? What
are people ready to go to the Colts complex with pitchforks and flames and whatnot? What's going on? What's the pulse?
Yeah, I think considering the schedule that's up ahead, your next three opponents, just one loss between those three teams. Considering you had a winnable game against the New Orleans Saints on your home field, you're coming off of a loss to the New England Patriots, and everybody was talking about that one play. The Saints were 30th in the NFL in rushing offense. 30th in the NFL in rushing offense. Not only could they not run the ball headed into this game, they also couldn't stop the run. So going in this, you thought, okay, we'll get a heavy dose of Frank Gore. He's going to run all over the Saints. The Colts will be able to stop the rushing attack of the Saints, force Drew Brees to throw. We know he's a capable thrower, but you feel like the Colts can play ahead and maybe force him into some mistakes. None of that happened. They didn't come out the gates ready to play. They couldn't stop the run. Mark Ingram runs for $143.
Yep.
His previous high was 77 yards in an overtime game against the Cowboys earlier this season. And Frank Gore got 9 carries. After seeing that disappointment, no one is talking about the fact that they battled back to get back in the football game. Look, they're professionals. That's what they're supposed to do. You don't pat them on the back for fighting for, till the end of the football game. Everybody is upset at the fact that, and we had more feedback on Twitter than I think we've had in quite some time. Everything was about, why aren't they ready to play? Why is there no fire from this football team? Why does it take a comeback in the closing minutes of a football game to at least make it reasonably or the score somewhat, respectful? So everybody is extremely frustrated with this football team.
I'll turn that over to you. And some of those topics that Michael just talked about, how does that change, in your opinion?
The being ready to play?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've talked about this team this team a couple years ago, it was we start good, we finish the halves, we finish games, but then there's lulls in between. And then, there's teams that play great and they can't finish games. And then there's teams that can't start games. There's no rhyme or reason to it.
Right.
You think a home game against your home fans is enough to get it kind of going, being really TO'd from the week before, losing that game and everybody kind of talking about you. It's just, it seems like there's a lot, the guys are just not reacting. They're thinking too much on the field. They're thinking about what I got to do, thinking about not making a mistake and just going out there and reacting and playing. I don't know what it is, and you're exactly right. The start of games, I mean, we got the Saints off the field twice and had the ball twice before they scored. You're supposed to take advantage of that. You're supposed to take control of that game and just go, and I think we're just so used to that over the years that just not being able to be stopped on offense. If the team doesn't score, we're going to come down and take the lead. If they don't score again, we're going to be up 14, and then it's just going to be a snowball effect like it was against us yesterday. So that I don't have an answer.